no one's bothering me, you know. I've always got parking, you know, I've got greenery outside. Inside the van I have everything I need. I have my bed there, I can cook, I got my table, I got my sofa, I got a TV, I got my bathroom, I can go to the toilet, I can shower. My name's Aaron. I'm from the north of England, from a nice place called the Lake District. So I'm here drinking coffee in my van, which I've made on my gas stove. The van is from 1993, classic era of caravanning, I guess. I originally bought the van because I was going freelance as a carpenter and I was paying extortionate rents in Parma and I needed to rent a workshop. So I decided, well, maybe I'll rent a workshop and live in a van. So, and I started doing carpentry on the super yachts here in Parma. So straight away, I was thrown into a world where quality was the premium. So it's taken me 2 years really to get it to the point where I want it, especially because I had an absolute disaster after the first year. I foolishly was out camping and parked in a torrent on the crazy storm that happened in October 2024, and there was significant damage in Valencia and Mallorca. I ended up almost getting washed out to sea in my van, and I had to escape onto the roof and get out of here without being washed out to sea. It was quite a hairy moment, and quite honestly, felt like I was in a horror movie. It was just mud everywhere. It took me probably 8 hours of absolute cleaning. You know, when I bought the van, inside was pretty horrendous. It had horrible red cushions. I honestly don't know where people thought, oh, that's a good look. Everything was extremely dated. So I just kind of wanted to bring it into the 21st century and put my own touch on it and make it kind of mine. So these are basically the doors that I've got. So this is it. The inside of this is a balsa wood, so it's super lightweight. And then it's oak veneer and oak in edging. It's got formica in the middle, and then it's got these solid oak inlays, you know. And that was just to break it up, and they're protruding. And you have these nice lines going through the van. And then these are wenge handles, which is a really nice wood. I love the combination of oak and wenge. The black against, you know, this kind of light brown. I think it looks really nice. And then here I have, this is my solar coming in. I've got 5 solar panels on the roof. So 3 are into one and 2 into the other. I started a little business called Alterna Campers, and I have a website if you'd like to check it out. And basically I built probably 5 vans now, starting from mine, the very first one when I was, you know, in my first year of carpentry. And then I built another one in my 4th or 5th year of carpentry, and the difference was astronomical. And then I think I've done 4 professional vans as well. Also the roof, you know, all this is 12 volt AC, and I made the surround because when the surround they sell you is plastic and not very nice. So I made this as well. And I actually have Starlink, so I've got Wi-Fi and it's a smart TV, so I just have everything I need on there. So my whole van runs on 12 volts, including my AC unit. And then I have, like all motorhomes, I have a 220 plug-in that you can get power from outside. I get my power from over there. And basically once I'm plugged in, I can charge my batteries, and I have 220 volt to plug in laptops or anything that needs a lot of power. I've almost finished the interior after 2 years. So now I actually want to bring back to life the outside because it is looking a bit disheveled. Breaking Bad has been mentioned a few times. Heisenberg with Mallorca, not just the carpentry. You have to install the systems. You have all the electrical systems, the tanks, the plumbing. It's really like building a little house. And I think that's pretty cool.